Hi, I'm Simon Taylor from Surrey Hills Butchers, and today I've got my hands on Monolith's new Avantgarde Classic. It is a beautiful piece of kit. I have to say, I think my garden needs some updating. Going to have to get a cover built so that I can make sure I can cook all year round. Really, really easy to assemble this. I've got it with the cart. Obviously, if you're buying a grill that's just going to go in a unit you have, great. If not, you can get these carts that go with it, which was unbelievably easy to assemble. What I love about this is that all of the screws, all of the parts that come for this, they're actually already in place. So there's no looking around which screw goes where, what size do I need to find? It's all there for you. So after a bit of a flick through the instructions, I set to it, probably a little bit overexcited. I did make a couple of mistakes along the way. But as you can see, everything's super sturdy, really, really well made. I love the colour of this too. Just fits in with everything in the garden, which is great. And then the legs just popped in, no problem at all. Using all the tools that were given to me. I did make a little adjustment to my tools as I went along. But there's the stand, straight away easy to do. Love the monolith detail in the bottom, just looks really cool. Again, super easy to put in. Screws are already in place, so you know exactly where they are. In they pop, nice and easy. Once I've got the bottom put together, ready for the legs. Now this is the point where I got a little bit carried away. First of all, thought all the legs were the same, or all the supports were the same, so just started popping them in, as you do. Then I realised that actually I'd got them wrong. I'd gone off at this point and got myself a little screwdriver set, just so I could change the bit to make it a little bit easier to get the angle on them, but it went in super simple. Then this is the stage where I realised I'd gone a bit wrong. Went to put the side brackets on and realised that I'd got two of the legs the wrong way around, but again, really easy. Just changed them over super quick, no drama at all. Once I changed the legs back, got the other brackets on, and again, love the wood detail on the sides here. Just a really, really good finish on this barbecue. And it was that simple to build the cart. So quick, so easy. And the other great thing about the Monolith is that when you're buying this piece of equipment, you don't actually have to put the barbecue together because it obviously is one ceramic piece. So this bit, super simple. The main event is just in the box. Now, one thing I will say is that these are heavy. So I had to pop around, ask very nicely if a neighbour would come and give me a hand to lift this up and in. It's the sort of thing you can do on yourself, but please get someone to help you. They are heavy and you don't want to damage anything. So what I did was emptied out the contents of the grill and then made that a little bit lighter to lift it up and get it into the cart. Made sure my cart was stable before I did anything, and then there we go. Popped in. Great looking piece of kit again. The handle, super easy to put on, and this handle I'll show you later, it's got a really cool light in it, so when you're in a dark situation, you can just flick the light on and it will illuminate your cook. Then the wheel going on top, super simple, just fits in. Loads of accessories come with the barbecue, and then obviously you can buy add-ons. I got my hands on some cast iron pieces. Also the mono lighter, really good for lighting. But there we go. Bottom goes in, make sure everything lines up, so this makes it a lot easier to clean, remove your ash after cooks. Then every segment, really well made, just goes straight into position. Really, really easy. Then the bottom cast iron goes in, and then put the top on, and the basket will go in for the cooking. Obviously, we do need to season this grill. So as I've set this up, or once I've got this set up, I'll be popping in a little bit of coal, getting a fire going, just getting some smoke running through it, trying to keep the temperature down, not going too mad. But again, what an easy build. So simple to put together, and just a gorgeous, gorgeous bit of kit for the barbecue. Always looks lovely when they're nice and brand new, don't they? But actually, I think there's a bit of added value when you've got a bit of smoke in there and you've seasoned it up a bit. So next stage, I will go and grab some coal. And I'm not going to need masses in here. I'm going to be seasoning this for about 2 or 3 hours. So a little bed of coal in there. And then I do have a monolighter. I've got a monolighter with the grill, which is really, really quick for starting. But I actually fancied a bit of natural flame going on in there. So got my lighters and a match. And then, like I say, there's something about fire. I don't know what it is. I just love it. So I'll leave that and let the coals catch for a moment. Once that starts to take and the heat starts to generate, I'll add my baffle plates. And that's because I want to keep the heat in there. I don't want it getting too hot before adding these. If we add these when it's heated up, you've got a chance of cracking them, so you've got to be a bit careful. So just dampen down the fire a little bit by closing the lid. I will be leaving the vents open to begin with and letting the ceramic heat through. I'm going to take this to about 130 degrees Celsius. Might take it up to about 150 towards the end, but I'm just going to gently season this, let this gently season in. And I want to do that just to prep everything, make sure we don't get any cracks, make sure we protect the product. But now I'll just leave this, and straight away it conducts heat so well. So the temperature started to rise within minutes, really, sort of creeping past 100 degrees. So as it was shooting up, I closed my vents off by half, both top and bottom. So remember, you're controlling the airflow in 2 different places. So close them up about halfway just to restrict that going too hot too quickly. And then once I started to get towards my desired temperature, just close the top vent and then close the bottom vent just to leave a little tiny bit of airflow so that fire keeps going, that temperature stays stable. And then I can just leave this for a few hours and let that season. Like I say, towards the end, I'll probably open the vents up, just let the rest of that coal cook off, get a little bit of heat generating through there. But overall, I just cannot wait to cook on this piece of kit. It is long overdue that I get out in that garden, do some nice long slow smoking or sear some cote de boeufs. And those are the sort of videos I'll be putting out on this channel. If you want to see me do anything, if there's a particular cut of meat that you'd like, I'm a butcher, it's what I do for a living. So please let me know and I'll get that done. And here's a little look at that light as the night is drawing in. You just flick on your light and you can see exactly what you're doing. Again, super stoked with this Monolith grill. I just really can't wait to be cooking on it, see what I can get out of this. It's a great size surface. I'm going to get some really good cooks off of here. I hope you like, hope you subscribe, and I'll see you for the next one.